Hello. Um, I'm kind of wondering, how do other people, how do other people talk? Hold on. Okay, the music was way too loud. Okay, how do other people talk to their spirit guides and stuff like that? Honestly, I feel slightly embarrassed talking about this, but I'm just curious about that because I don't know, I've seen things, I've heard things, I've felt things. Like, as an example, I was trying to meditate when I first looked into it, and I felt someone pat me on the back, like, to try or something like that. And I was like, what was that? I don't believe I'm crazy, so obviously I probably did feel something. I don't know what that was. But then, anytime I actually put my uh, embarrassment or fears, whatever, aside and go, okay, let's take this seriously. Let's actually try to do something and see if it's real. I, I get stuck. What do I do? How do you talk to something that's not physically next to you? Really think about that. Can you talk to air? How do you talk to air? If air had a consciousness, how would you talk to it? Would you breathe it in? That's not very direct communication to me. And in my opinion, I think if it is real, then most of the time it's metaphorical type of communication where they give you cryptic messages and just like, that's nice and all, but I think it'd be cool if you could, have a real conversation. You know what I mean? Have both. I'm all for cryptic messages. That's all fun, but I'd rather have both sometimes. So, taking it seriously, let's assume it's real. How would you do it? And I'm only 17, and there's a lot of older people who seem to be professionals at this. How do you do it? What do you do? How do you give advice to somebody who can't sit still for 30 minutes? I tried that. I cannot sit still. It doesn't work. So I'm just curious, what do other people do to try to do that? And have you been successful? Have you gotten any experience out of it? Is there any, wow, that was amazing? Or did you have just kind of, that could have been something? Because I've had a lot of that could have been something, but I've never gotten anything like, holy shit, I just saw a being walk through my hallway. And I probably wouldn't want that to happen because that would freak me out. But then I would get over it. But I don't know. So give me your thoughts on that, because I'm really curious to see what other people do if they try to take this seriously.